What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building. Let me let the scouts know we live. Let the supporters know we live. All right, boom, there we go. So what's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. Sorry it took me so long to do the next day show, but shoot, I had to drive all the way back from Arizona. First, I had to drop my little brother off at home, and then I had to drive. He lives in Yuma, so I dropped him off in Yuma, and then shoot, got on the road and came back out here and came to the crib. So I'm back at the crib, back home, back in California. I want to go over these. What's up with you, Angela? Appreciate you with the 500 stars. Want to go ahead and go over last night, some notes and things that we saw from last night, and just kind of talk about it and go from there. Shout out to my boy Jeremiah Smith. Salute. What's up with you, Miss Angela? Thank you for the 500 stars. Shout out to my boy Jeremiah Smith, who won not the Jalen Smith, the Randy Gregory autographed mini helmet. Randy Gregory was actually not at the game yesterday. He has dealing with a slight. They said he's dealing with a slight, something not necessarily really big as far as an injury, but he is dealing with something, and it was just something where they just let him stay at the house. You know what I'm saying? Along with Dalton Schultz, because remember, Dalton Schultz didn't make the trip either. You know what I'm saying? So before we get in here, appreciate you, Clifford Price, with the 100 stars. You guys already know what it is. We got bills to pay, so make sure you guys hit that star button, hit that share button. You know what I'm saying? So my boy Pop Smoke Pack, what's up with you, my guy? I know you heard that. We made it. We made it. I was bumping that the whole way. That Kanye and Pop Smoke, I was bumping that the whole way. That last album slapped. I ain't even gonna lie. Adam Harris, not saying his first one don't, but ain't saying the first one didn't slap, but this next one definitely. This next album he got, it definitely slapped. It got some slappers on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about if I'm even cool with all the you know what I'm saying? He says I just got this phone. Okay, that's what's up. All right, so yo man, what's up everybody? Make sure you guys hit that star button. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a good show. I got about 15, 20 different bullet points that I need to talk about. So we'll get on and go about that. Randy Gregory is dealing, from what they say, is a minor foot injury. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, until I hear it like really confirmed out there, I ain't really making too much of a big deal out of it, because it was a couple dudes that had to stay at the crib anyway. So I was kind of surprised that he didn't even at least make the trip. But I think with everything that's going on with COVID and stuff, they're more inclined to let guys stay at the crib than they aren't. You know what I'm saying? But Dalton Schultz, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't make the trip either. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I think Randy Gregory's going to be, I don't think anything majorly is wrong with him, because he sure didn't show up in any practice. He didn't show up on any practice pregame injury reports. You know what I'm saying? So it was literally like a decision they made yesterday, or a couple hours before they took off to go out here to go out there to Arizona, because I'm no longer in Arizona. So, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and do this SS real quick. You guys already know what it is. As I say your name, make sure you guys hit that star button, and make sure you guys also hit that share button. We're up to we're up to 1,100 stars. We're trying to get to our first goal of 2,000 stars. What's up with you, Joseph Jones? Appreciate you with the 200 stars. Got a Eagles fan flying around here somewhere. I told y'all, man, my neighbor collects cans, bro, and he got a bunch of dogs. And between the cans and all them damn dogs, man, we got a gang of flies next. This is what it is, man. He's a good guy, but he not trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about. First off, let's go ahead and do this SS real quick. You guys already know what it is. As I say your name, make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that star button. What's up with you, Angela? Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that star button. John Olding, hey man, if you already asking questions and you ain't even hit that star button or hit that share button, you hella rude, man. Come on, man. You just don't walk up in nobody's house and just instantly ask them you got something to drink. No. What do? You share, you hit that star button, then you start hitting the questions. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's the order of things. So hit that star before you. If you ain't hit no star button, you ain't hit no share button, don't even think about asking me no damn question. Hell, you mean? Come on, man. It's 50-50 give. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So hit that star button, hit that share button. I promise you I'm going to get to your question in a timely manner. All right, so what's up, Angela? What's up with you, John? Make sure you hit that star button. Appreciate you, my guy. What's up, little baby? I see you over there on Instagram. What's up with you, CJ? I see you on YouTube. Sorry about that. See you on YouTube. Joshua Atkins, what's up with you? Ruben Mendoza, what's up with you, my guy? Appreciate you. Josh Gonzalez says, West Coast, how do you become a supporter? Josh, I will send you the link. Let me see if I can get your name real quick. Josh, I got you. I will send you the link. Donald, what's up with you, OG Donald? Appreciate you, my guy. As soon as we get to 3,000 stars, I'll let you guys know what prize I'm giving away for today's show. We'll be giving away something, so make sure you guys hit that star button, man. He says Joseph. He says, I change my you just call me Joe or Memphis Joe or just Memphis. All right. Yeah, you gotta switch your. I mean, I could probably call you Memphis Joe. I just gotta remember. Cheryl, what's up with you, Auntie Cheryl? My boy said Pruden had to pick 6 now. All I can say is, but nut huggers are trying to say, I told you so. Parsons best. Man, I'm not really. You know what I mean, if like, listen, like, you know, salute to Sutan. You know what I'm saying? Emo Green, what's up with you? Cheryl, what's up with you? Melvin, what's up with you? I want to be here. I want to know what link. Thank you, West Coast. Appreciate you, Melvin. I'll get you that link over there to you. Also, shout out to my boy Email Green for the 100 stars. Cheryl, what's up with you, Miss Cheryl? Melvin, what's up with you, my guy Melvin? Make sure you hit that star button, that share button. What up with you, Marcus? He says, back in Africa, working on the pipeline. Go Cowboys. Hey, man, you be safe out there and stay cool. Dominic, what's up with you, Dominic? What's up with you, Memphis? What's up with you, Josh? I see you, Angela. What's up with you? Troy, what's up with you? What's up with you, William Van? If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button. We got 72 shares, trying to get to 100 shares. Only way we're going to get that is if these people who are looking at me watch my show, who are not sharing, actually share. What's up with you, Cuzzo? Got my cousin in the line. What's up with you, Shamir? I see you up in here. Craziness. You know what I'm saying, at that game last night. But what's up, Shamitra? I see you. Josh Atkins, what's up with you? Joseph, I see you. Pop Smoke, I see you. Cheryl, I see you. Who else we see up in here? Gary, I see you, my guy Gary. Gerard Johnson, what's up with you? Gerald Johnson, I see you. Shamitra, I see you. Gary, I see you. Alan, I see you. Mark Hughes, I see you. Mark. Frank, I see you. Everybody else, I see you guys. Memphis Joe, I see you. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with the more, I guess, the right off the bat. Neville Gallimore is going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. That means that he will be most likely out for the first month of the NFL season. They say 4 to 6 weeks. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like to think, was it Calendra? Is it Catal? I want to say your name right. It is hold up. What's up, Vicky? I see your name. You got easy name. Calendra Hypolite. Appreciate you for the 100 stars. That 100 stars. Appreciate you. So Neville Gallimore is out. He is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. Shout out OG Marvin. Appreciate you, my guy. What's up, Michelle? I see you. What's up with you, Vic Damone? Neville Gallimore's out a month, bro. He's out a month. Like, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. You need to be prepared for Neville Gallimore to be out at least. I'm actually expecting for him to be out the first 4 games of the season. Like, I'm not expecting Neville Gallimore back until week 5. And the thing about Neville Gallimore, man, is like, you got to see it like this, man. He plays defensive tackle. So unfortunately, when he comes back, even when he is healthy, he's gonna have to regain that strength because. If I'm mistaken, if you hyperextend your arm, I'm pretty sure you can't really lift weights on it to ensure that it stays healthy and that it stays strong. So I feel like even though like my thing is this, man, Neville Gallimore, I'm hoping to have the real Neville Gallimore back to who he was week 8. I think he'll be back by week 4. I think you'll see the real guy week 8. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Alan? In the meantime, what do you do? In the meantime, what do you do? I think you get on the phone and call Geno Atkins, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Matt? I got you, Matt. Hey, Facebook is tripping, so it won't let me sign up any more supporters until Tuesday. So I'm gonna send you guys the link, and you have to sign up on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this my West Coast Crippin' shirt. You know what I'm saying? No offense. This is when you a Cowboy fan and you bang the hood, low key. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You hear that out? This is when you're a Cowboy fan and a Nipsey fan. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? This is what happens when you're a Cowboy fan and a Nipsey fan. Hey, shout out to my boy Jeremiah. He won the helmet yesterday. Going home with you, Randy Gregory autograph helmet, a mini helmet. Shout out to my boy Jeremiah. So so who's taking his place as of right now? Nobody of importance. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Everybody that's in a role like right now that is gonna play, you were not thinking they were gonna play week 1. You were thinking Neville Gallimore was gonna be there in week 1. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to believe that, the Cowboys have someone on their roster right now who's gonna take their place. I don't believe it. I believe that the Cowboys definitely need to bring someone in. And to be honest with you, man, the Cowboys need to bring someone in before Neville Gallimore got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Neville Gallimore is only a second year. He's only a second year dude. So it's like, even though he was looked at the Dallas Cowboys as a potential starter, man, most second year defensive tackles in the NFL aren't starting. You know what I'm saying? They might get a lot of action, but they're not starting, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know that man was in pain because, bro, you heard him when he yelled. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I do love about being in games in person. Is you can hear that raw emotion, and that young man was in pain. You know what I'm saying? His arm literally bent the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So, praise God it did not break, and praise God he did not have any tear. But I see it like this, man. Until I don't feel that you're going to get that real Neville Gallimore back that you thought you were going to have at the beginning of the season, probably to like week 8, man. You know what I'm saying? So my options, I like Geno Atkins. I also like the the Turo guy. I forget his name though. My mind is all over the place right now. It's a couple guys that I like that are free agents, but Geno Atkins is probably the best name. The reason why I like Geno Atkins is simply because of the simple fact that he's a guy who's had 8 Pro Bowls. So I think that with that, not only are you going to get him experience, like this defensive line needs experience. We need players, but we also need players with experience. We just don't need bodies. Like, we need guys with some experience. So it's like, I think Geno Atkins help you on twofold. One, it helps you where you want to be anyway. And then think about this, when you sign him to a 1-year deal, and then think about this, like say Neville Gallimore comes back, Geno Atkins is not so important to your defense that you can't move him around and do something else with it and get Neville Gallimore back in there. The number one thing I don't want is to start hearing the Dallas Cowboys saying that the replacement for Neville Gallimore is Tristan Hill. That's what I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because Tristan Hill ain't even playing. So if you're telling me you're going to replace a hurt player with a guy who's coming off injured reserve, off pub, I don't want to hear that. I don't believe it. And Tristan Hill is a guy that got to prove something himself. Like, Tristan Hill was a guy who was like low-key on the bubble. Like, Tristan Hill needs to play in these damn preseason games on my mama. Keep it real. Like, he low-key, Tristan Hill low-key needs to play. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, like, keep it real. I think, I don't mean to say it's a good thing, but, man, I think the injury of Neville Gallimore probably low-key saved Tristan Hill. Because, it's hard to cut a guy when you already short a guy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Paulette says we lost by 3 points. That's good. No, that's not. That's not good. Because you lost to a team that was their preseason game. Hey, you guys, I'm going to tell you guys this. I am not a complacent Cowboy fan. So if you're a Cowboy fan that thinks that, losing in a preseason game is a good thing for you, you don't need to watch me all 2021 because we're not a good match. I'm going to just let that know right out the match because I'm not about to go and explain to you guys how important preseason games are. So if you don't think preseason games are important, or you think that you can just lose preseason games and then go on to the regular season and magically be better, then guess what? I'm not the blogger for you. I'm just tell you that right now because I'm not arguing with folks. I'm not arguing with stupidity, man. If you don't allow your kids to go out there and practice stupidity and practice bad and expect them to go play, if your son if you and your son were sitting down and you were doing practice spelling tests and that little dude missed 7 out of 10 times, how in the hell do you feel just because he's going to take a real test, he's going to score better? That is foolish thinking. And that math doesn't matter. That math doesn't work. Listen to me. I think too many fans get caught up on playing well and winning, right? You know in the NFL, you can play good in preseason and still win and still lose. See, this is the problem. This is the problem, Cal. Nobody cares about what the Cowboys did when they were in a Super Bowl. Like, go jump off a bridge. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what they did 25 years ago. Nobody cares about that. Like, listen to me. Stop bringing up what the Cowboys did 40 years ago, because I don't give a damn, and it's not going to help us this season. So none of your stats from 40 years ago mean absolutely anything. No, you chill out. If you think I should chill, go watch another show, because you ain't turned up. I'm going to tell you, you lazy ass fans, you guys are part of the damn problem. And we're sick and tired of you lazy ass fans that don't care about your team into the regular season. Don't get mad at me because I pay attention to my team 365 days a year. Like, don't get mad at me. See, some of y'all is just lazy ass fans and you don't know how to talk about preseason because you ain't been paying attention to your team. So now it's easy to just be like, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because when the regular season happens, this guy's going to... No. That's not how it works. Like, that's not how it works. Like, you guys are hoping. You're hoping that it works like that. But that's not how it really works. See, I'm going to tell you guys something. A good team is a good team, regardless if it's preseason or regular season. Good teams show attributes of being good teams. What did we show last night? If we're just playing preseason games just so they don't even count and they don't care for anything, why are we playing? If that's the case, why do you have starters, offensive line and guys playing? If preseason don't give a damn, why the hell you want Dak to play? Don't sit up here in my damn comment box and try to tell me this shit don't matter and you want Dak to play. Like, I ain't even mad at the Cowboys. I'm mad at these sorry-ass fans, man, who swear they love their Cowboys. You can spend all this money on the Cowboys, but you can't take a couple hours to get to know your team so that you know this stuff matters. Like, some of y'all just some lazy-ass Cowboy fans, man. Don't get mad at me because we want all every day on it here. Like, don't get mad at me. Like, that's you. That's you. And guess what? For all y'all fans that are talking about, oh, we're tired of this, we're tired of this. Y'all the same fans saying you don't care about winning. And listen, I don't care. I don't care about preseason wins. What I care about is looking good. Give a damn if we win no preseason game. What I care about is, do we look good? How did your team look? Hell you mean? Hell you mean? Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Hey, listen to me. If you don't think playoff games are important, you ain't even eligible to argue with me. Because that's foolishness. How the hell are you going to say preseason games don't matter, but they up here debating if Dak should play or not? If preseason games don't matter, why in the hell does Dak got to play next week? Answer that for me. Answer that. For everybody that's saying preseason don't matter, why Dak got to play? Why is it so important for Zeke to play? Huh? No answers? No answers? Oh, you just want Dak to play because you just want to what? Like, for what? I'm just curious. I just want to make sure we on the same page before we start the show. Because if it don't matter, why do you want Dak to play? Why? I'm just curious. You want to know why? Because preseason games are like it's like a pre-fight. You use it to get ready, right? Like it's like a pre-exam. Like, I'm gonna ask you a question. If you were studying I have a 17-year-old who's studying to take the driver's test. Bruh, the driver's test is $35. We take practice tests. You know what I told her? When you can get a 90% on a practice test, that's when I will pay that $35 for you to take your license. That's when. You wanna know why? Because them tests you take before you actually take it, they matter. They prove to me that you know what the hell you're doing. Because I ain't got $35 just be you take a test and then fail it and no, I can't do it now. No. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Hey, y'all, we 1,200 stars away from hitting our first goal. I told y'all when we get to 6,000 stars, I'm going to give away something. I'm going to take care of y'all today. Don't trip. Y'all look out for your boy. You know I got you. You know hey, man, I wanted to meet a bunch of y'all after the game, but it started monsooning. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Like, man, like, it literally started monsooning. Like, I thought we were about to be stuck in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? We had to pull over on the side of the road and go around this big-ass lake in the middle of the damn street. You know what I'm saying? They literally started monsooning as soon as we walked out the stadium. Like, boom, like some Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying? Like, on my mama from everything. Like, it's our Forrest Gumping from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just curious, you know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna have that conversation. What up, B Jeezy? We ain't gonna have that conversation. We ain't gonna waste none of West Coast's precious time talking about preseason games don't matter. We ain't gonna waste none of that, right? Because I'm gonna tell you, the people who say preseason don't matter, they can't name you. Ask them, who my starting defense? They can't tell you. Who my starting offense? They can't. Oh, they'll tell you the offense because them is all big names. You know what I'm saying? They can't tell you that though. They can't tell you that. You want to know why? Because they're not important to them. People who say preseason is important, they're saying they're not important to them. Yes, I'm Gary. I'm going on the 27th. Gary, I'm hosting an event. Speaking of which, if you want to come to my event September 25th with my dog, Jalen Smith, on September 25th, make sure you guys get your tickets now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. There are a lot of people, and it's mostly men. There are a lot of men who want to watch film and they want to do what West Coast does, but they're lazy. Just being real with you. So you know what they do? They have a favorite blogger who they like to use for all their stuff when they're mad at Jalen or something. They'll just use their content. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so funny how guys who couldn't explain to me what a press coverage is, be defensive coordinators as soon as they think Jalen Smith made a mistake. As soon as Jalen Smith made a mistake, everybody's a defensive coordinator. Oh no, Jalen was supposed to do this. I want anybody who disagrees with what Jalen was supposed to do on the play where the running back ran on the outside, let me know right now what we're supposed to do. I also want you to be prepared. I have 1, watched the film, and I have 2, spoken to Jalen Smith about the play. So, anybody got any questions? You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to explain to me how Jalen was supposed to take the backside running back while the quarterback was running dead at him? Now, unless Jalen Smith is omnipresent, does anybody know what the word omnipresent means? I don't think he's omnipresent. Omnipresent means he can be everywhere at one time. It's a big word. Some of you guys think that Jalen Smith is omnipresent. He's not omnipresent. That's not him. He does not have that ability. You can't do that on a football. Appreciate you, Byron. He's not omnipresent. Since we are singular individuals, we can only be one place at a time. So, my question to you guys is this. My boy says, listen, I'm gonna point this statement out right here. He says, I like Jalen Smith, but whenever he makes a mistake, it's always someone else's fault. But can I ask you a question? Well, how about this? How about you look at the film and then realize maybe it is that person's fault? Have you thought about that? Like, have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about this? That maybe it's not his fault, and maybe maybe it's easier for people to just say he sucks. Like they said that about Dak for 5 years almost. You know what I'm saying? Like they said that about Dak for like 5 years, 4 years. Like, I'm just being real with you. Like, isn't it weird? Like, we always have that person on the team who is hated when anything does wrong. And guess what? Gets zero credit when anything does right. Did anybody mention Romo? Look, bruh. Jalen knows his role on this team, right? You know what I'm saying? He said, "My boys, listen. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna go back and forth with anybody that says Jalen Smith looks suspect because you don't know what you're talking about. Flat out, you don't know what you're talking about because he only played 7 impact plays, right? There's only 2 plays that are in question. The one where he made the play, and then the play where the running back got on the outside, but he had the quarterback first. Like this is the thing that you guys don't understand. And listen, you guys have your expectation of Jalen Smith being Khalil Mack. He's not Khalil Mack. He's not." Jalen Smith is an above average linebacker, but he's not Khalil Mack. Like, he's not one of these top 2 linebackers in the NFL. No, but every time he makes a mistake or does something, that's where you guys compare him to. He's not. And unfortunately, a running back is going to beat a linebacker to the edge every time. You know what I'm saying? He said he's not Parsons, bruh. Well, bruh, listen to me, man. You baby nut hugging, so I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? He not Parsons. Parsons played a total of 21 plays in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Not even playing the same position, though. That's why I say I got to stop arguing with people in the comments because half the time they don't know what they're talking about. Yes, of course, a pitcher is not as good as a shortstop. You're right. But they all play linebacker, so you can just judge them. No, you're not. And it's funny because, you know, I wonder if Micah Parsons is in the right gap last week and Jalen Smith actually gets that fumble, if you guys feel the same way about it. I'm just curious. I'm curious if Micah Parsons is in his right gap last week and doesn't get that fumble and Jalen gets it because that's where Jalen was supposed to be. I wonder if you feel that same way about Micah Parsons. I know. See, some of y'all be baby nut huggers. You want to know why? Because you're not very loyal in your life already. You know what I'm saying? You be already quick to turn on something. Y'all be looking for a reason. Because I'm going to tell you guys, see, some of you guys feel like you're not real fans if you're not shitting on your own team. You want to know why? Because that's what you do to people in your own life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. People be like, you and Jalen are friends, so you can't tell you the truth. I'm like, bro, I got 5 kids. I tell them the truth all the time. I tell them the truth all the time. All the time. All the time. Sometimes I got to discipline. Sometimes I got to reward them. But guess what? I tell them every time. So, all my smarty smarts in the building, the play where the running back got on the outside, what was he supposed to be doing? Who would you have rathered him take? The quarterback that still had the ball or the running back that had nothing? Who do you think? My boy said I think, my boy says, I think Neil is better than Jalen, bro. I think you have a tramp stamp of Neil on your back if you think that. My boy saw me. That's what I'm telling you. You see how we're gauging the Cowboy fans? Like Cowboy fans, Keanu Neal, a guy who's possibly going to get cut from this team, instantly becomes better because he gotta play. He gotta play. But that's what I'm saying. That's Cowboy fans though. Like Keanu Neal made 1 play in 1 preseason game and it non-invoids all the non-plays he has not made in preseason or in training camp. You know what I'm saying? Neal was not solid in Atlanta. He didn't even play a linebacker in Atlanta. So Terrell, you and whoever's liking your comments don't know what you're talking about. He was not solid in Atlanta. He was hurt in Atlanta. So what are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. Cowboy fans, only Cowboy fans make up stuff to prove arguments. That's it. We're the only fans that do that. Like, well, other teams might do that, but I don't listen to other fans, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He played safe. No, he didn't. Terrell, you're lying. I'm going to flat out call you a lie. He played linebacker 12 times in Atlanta in 4 years. And your son plays Atlanta. Bruh, my cousin is Keith Smith, number 40, right now on Atlanta. Who's your cousin? Who's your son? Who's your son on the Atlanta Falcons right now? Tell me. Tell me. Who's your son on the Atlanta Falcons while you watching the Cowboys street? Tell me. Tell me. I'm curious. I'm curious. Because now we just having whole kids and putting them on the team to make an argument. I ain't gonna do you like that. It's all good, OG. I ain't gonna front you out. You too damn old to be improved that you lying on the live stream though. Knock that off. All right. So let's go. Let's go into let's go ahead and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So real quick, this is actually. Did I really get the wrong damn phone? Here we go. So real quick, Cowboys. We need a run game coordinator. Hey, if you don't like my feed, it's all good. It's not for you. Like, I'm not tripping. Like, when you go to the cake, when you go to an ice cream truck, they got thousands of different types of ice cream. You want to know why? Because the one that you don't like ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like my live stream, it's all good. It's not for you. I'm not tripping. I'm not changing, though. There's 183 people that this live stream is just for them. You know what I'm saying? All right, and guess what? You'll eventually get here. Cowboys need a run game coordinator. We need a run game coordinator. You know what I'm saying? We need a run game. What is a run game coordinator? A run game. Appreciate you, Bishop, with the clarification. Yes, Neil was a Pro Bowl safety in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? If your son played for the team, you should know that. But whatever. I digress. Cowboys need a run game coordinator. You know what I'm saying? What is a run game coordinator? A run game coordinator is someone who is designed and whose sole purpose of the job is to ensure that you are running run plays that are conducive to you being able to throw and move the ball. We don't have that. We don't have that. Like, we don't have that. We don't have someone. We don't have that for the second week in a row. And listen to me, you guys. Listen, I am not, for the remaining of the preseason, I'm not really gonna go hard on players. Like, I mean, players gonna make mistakes. You know who I really go hard on, and that really just get on my damn nerves and will have me cuss on the live stream? Coaches. You wanna know why? Because coaches been in the NFL. Kellen Moore, you've been in the NFL. Kellen Moore, I blame you for the backup quarterbacks being bad. You know why? Because you are historically a backup quarterback. Who do you think can get a backup quarterback better or get them ready? A guy who's been a backup quarterback all their whole career? I would think so. I would think so. Kellen Moore, you got 3 backup quarterbacks that are in the same position that you were every day of your career. And guess what? We don't see none of that. We don't see any of that. Like, I'm just keeping it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Kellen Moore needs to lose some of his power. Like, he needs to, like, there needs to be a balance, man. There's no balance. Last night, we threw the ball 46 times, bro. 46 times. Somebody's going to be like, yeah, but don't you want to see the quarterbacks run? Like, yeah, but I got running backs that want to make the team too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but we gotta make sure that da-da-da-da-da. Okay. But don't the running backs gotta make the team too? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't we got running backs that need to make the team too? Like, I'm asking you guys this question. Don't judge the players. Don't judge the players. Judge the coaches only. Don't even look at, who cares what Arizona did? Who cares what the offense did, defense did? We're only talking about the coaches right now. Because my question is this. Who determines if a coach gets fired or hired in this mug? If you are evaluating your coaches, what are your thoughts on your coaches right now? You know what you say? You say, damn. Hold up, okay? You know what they say? If you're evaluating the coaches, you know what you say? Let's take a minute. Because, see, you guys will evaluate and will say how good, you guys will say all day how good Dan Quinn is. Shout out to West Coast. Hey, man. Hey, Terrell, I ain't tripping on you, man. OG, you know, we you know, live streams are always hostile. You need to be like that. I'm not one of these live streamers that sit behind a computer and, you know, I'm not like that. I'm up here wearing a Cowboy Crip shirt. What I'm supposed to do? What type of content did you think you was gonna get from West Coast wearing this shirt? Like on my mama. What do you like? What did you think? I'm either gonna cowboy walk or sea walk. Which one? What did you think you was gonna get with me wearing this today? Like some giggles. You know what I'm saying? What did you think you was gonna get? And I'm gonna tell you guys are already judging the coaches. You wanna know why? Because you're judging Dan Quinn all the time. I hear it. Oh my God, he's such a great coach. Did you see the improvement? Did you do that? Did you see Dan Quinn over there talking? Did you hear Dan Quinn? Did you see Dan Quinn? Dan Quinn. Oh, did you see the defense getting better? Oh, Dan Quinn. Hey, y'all be 1,400 stars away from hitting our next goal. 1,400 stars away from hitting our next goal. So my question is, why do you guys stop there with Kellen Moore? Why do you stop there with Kellen Moore? You want to know why? Because you're not seeing what you want, so you know what happens? Naturally, you start making excuses. See, when you talk about Dan Quinn, you say facts. Oh yeah, Dan Quinn is doing his thing. Dan Quinn is la 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 la. But guess what? You can't say that about Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. You know you can't say that. Hence the reason what? You don't say anything. You just make up excuses. And I'm going to tell you what an excuse is. An excuse is what you want to happen in the future. Using it now to make you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. See, you don't feel warm and fuzzy about, I'm going to go let this garage up. You guys don't feel warm and fuzzy about Kellen Moore. That's why you make excuses for him. I'm just keeping it real with you. The reason why you make excuses for him is because you don't feel comfortable about him. The reason why you don't feel comfortable is because you don't have no facts to solidify him. Like, think about that. Just think about that in life. Why do you make an excuse about something? Because you don't have any facts and you don't want to lie. So what do? You say what you think is going to happen. Or you say, oh, this is gonna happen, or this is the only reason why. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Why don't you do that why don't you guys say Dan Quinn's gonna be good when the regular season starts? You know why? Because he's good now. Because you can already see factual information that he's gonna be good. So you don't have to make excuses when it comes to Dan. Because you can physically see it. Right? So my question is this. If the defense was giving up 40 points a game right now, would you feel the same way about Dan Quinn? Oh yeah, it's just a preseason game, guys. It's just a preseason game. Defense gave up 40 points last night, man. They ran 306 yards on it. Hey man, it's just a preseason game, bro. Bro, look, bro. As soon as the preseason starts, bro, man, D-Law's going to be back there, man. And then this guy's going to be back there, man. And then this guy's going to be back there, man. And then this guy's going to be... Hey, you guys, we 1,300 stars away from letting y'all know what I'm going to be giving away tonight. I'll just tell you, shoot. I'm giving... Top star giver's going home with a Micah Parsons jersey. I got white and I got in blue. Top star giver is going home with a Micah Parsons jersey. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of you guys in the back of your head, you know what you're doing? You're just hoping that Dak comes and saves us. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, you're just hoping that Dak comes in and saves us. And I'm going to tell you guys, the thing that sucks about it is, like, you're really just hoping. And the thing that sucks is you had 6 weeks of training camp to know or to understand where you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? Why can't you say the offense looks good right now? Rashad, what's up with you, my guy? Like, I'm just curious. Like, Arizona's offense looked good. And I didn't see any starters playing out there for Arizona last night. And why would them? Why would Arizona play starters in their very first preseason game of the season? So I don't want to hear none of this. Oh, like even when y'all be talking about Kelvin Joseph, he's playing against number one. I mean, what do you say? Somebody said he's playing against number ones, and Nashawn Wright's playing against threes. I'm like, bro, what number one wide receiver played for the damn Arizona Cardinals last night? Just because they played first don't mean they're starters. Like Keanu O'Neal played linebacker first last night. Do you think he's going to start for the Cowboys? I don't. Like, I'm keeping it real. Like, I still believe to this day that Keanu O'Neal's going to get cut. Like, I'm sorry. I still believe to this day he's going to get cut. You know, and if he do, don't be inboxing me talking about, oh, West Coast, I was saying it on the live feed with you. Man, that don't count. Like, if you ain't making no video, if you ain't making no post with no meme or nothing showing that you actually said, you ain't calling nothing. Calling something is when you go live in front of 200 people and tell them, look, man, you need to hire Dan Quinn. Why? Because he's going to make this defense better. And then you get crapped on for 5 months until preseason come, and then you start looking like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I did? Because me, I'm just petty. I'm like that. I went back on my page, right? 6 months ago when I first said that I wanted the Cowboys to hire Dan Quinn. Some of y'all in the comments talking shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Go erase your comments now. It's too late. I already screenshot. But I'm just saying, man. Some of y'all, the same of y'all folks that's on here talking about who Dan Quinn. Guess what? Y'all's the same folks on there talking crap. Oh man, 28-3. 28-3. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. We keeping it real here, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious. He says Kirk is a starter. Kirk is a third receiver. He is not starting over Hopkins, and nor is he starting over Larry Fitzgerald. Appreciate you, Donald, with the 500 stars. Don't forget, Top Star Givers going home with a Micah Parsons jersey. You know what I'm saying? So, Kellen Moore, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Some of y'all, honestly, some of you guys are just like, I get it, man. Some of us are just so wrapped up in the Cowboys that it's unfathomable to think that the Dallas Cowboys didn't do everything they possibly could to fix their problems from last year. But guess what? The Cowboys have shown us that they can. You know what I'm saying? Dan says, stop Brian. Ain't nobody hating on the team. Is your doctor hating on you when he tells you need to stop eating so much damn chicken because it's going to run your blood pressure up? Like, y'all need to learn when the word hating is and when someone's telling you the truth. Ain't nobody hating. How can you hate on a professional team? Slap yourself. Like, how am I stopping the Dallas Cowboys from doing anything? I'm not stopping them from doing anything. I'm just reporting their mess. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the truth, don't get mad when people lie to you then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm curious. I'm just being real with y'all, man. Some of y'all don't like the truth, but then you don't like it when people lie to you. It's like, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Because you don't want me to lie to you, but then you don't want me to tell you the truth. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do y'all want me to do? Because you don't want the truth. Because you get mad at me and call me a hater when I tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? He says, how are you mad at Kellen Moore if he's calling plays for third and fourth strings? Jay Bryan, you, sir, got to step your football game up because that's called doing your job. That's why. And he's also calling plays against third and fourth string defenses. That's why, bruh. See, if Kellen Moore was if he was playing his threes versus number ones, that's a different story. But y'all fans got to stop using this excuse of, oh, he's playing with the thirds and the fourth. Then if that's the case, why are they trying to make the team? Wasn't Miles Austin a guy who was a fourth stringer who ended up being something great for the Dallas Cowboys? Marco, appreciate you. Donald, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So do I think it's going to be the same season as the season start? Yes. because it's the same play, same person calling the coach. Unless you can convince me something different from the last 2 years. See, some of you guys, I believe in Jesus, but some of y'all be believing in Jesus in football. You know what I'm saying? See, you can believe, you don't got to believe in Jesus in football. You don't need faith in football. You want to know why? Because there's this other thing called film. You don't need faith when there's film. Kellen Moore is 14-18 as the Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator, and you want me to be convinced that he's going to magically have the best season of his career while losing preseason games. No, Brian, you turn up. Hell you mean? I'm so tired of sorry-ass Cowboy fans trying to tell somebody to calm down. No, you love your team more. You love your team more. Like, I'm serious, man. Some of y'all are some August to January fans. Like, you're oblivious to everything that's been happening the last 6 months. Like, what have we been doing for the last 6 months? Supposedly getting our team better. That's what the draft is for. That's what free agents is for. Like, you got dudes who are getting paid who ain't even being really coached, bruh. And this is the thing this is how I know preseason games matter. Because doesn't your defense look better? Don't your defense look better? So guess what? You know what that means? And isn't it amazing? I'm going to tell you how sorry of a coach Kellen Moore is. He's been here 2 years and you have not seen improvement. Dan Quinn been here 6 months. Brian, you have faith. That's cool. Praise God. The Lord also said faith without works is dead. So you show me your faith, I'll show you your works, my works. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Kellen Moore's been your offensive coordinator for 2 years. You've seen no improvement. We still have the same problems think about this. Think about your you know what? We're about to fix this problem right now. Here we go. Everybody think of Scott Linehan. Is everybody thinking about Scott Linehan? Think about Scott Linehan. Think about Scott Linehan, right? Think about everything that you hated about Scott Linehan. I hated that about Scott Linehan. Think about everything that you hated about Scott Linehan. Now think about everything that you hate about Kellen Moore. Damn. So you telling me Scott Linehan couldn't really score unless he had Tony Romo? Pretty much. You telling me that our offense looked totally different when Tony Romo wasn't? Hell yes, it did. Wait, time out. You telling me that we suck in the red zone? Yes, we still do. Can I ask you a question? What has Kellen Moore improved on since Scott Linehan left? What have we gotten better at? Been here 2 years. No, that's a lie, Brian, because he had a full offense in 2019. Stop avoiding the question. Some of y'all need to stop with these lies. Oh, I don't know because I haven't a full. What are you talking about? We had a full offense 2019 that went 8-8. With a full offense, you went 8-8. And no, our defense was not ranked 31st in 2019. So don't even go there. You have 14 wins in 2 years. 14 wins. Look, if you're going to make excuses my whole live feed, I'm going to block you because you're not getting information. And I'm not dealing with those fans no more. What's up with you? If all you're going to do is make excuses all day, that means you didn't watch the game. You didn't watch the game. Just keeping it real with you. Like, I'm just keeping it real with you. If all you want to do is sit here and make an excuse for everything that someone does, don't even watch the preseason game. Why are you watching the preseason games? Like, why are you watching them? Because anything that good happens, you're going to say, oh, look at the improvement. But when the bad stuff happens, oh, it's just preseason. For real? No, you're not telling me facts, Brian. You're telling me what you want to hear to make you feel better when you get off this live feed. That's what you want to do. I need you to stop arguing with me because you're not going to be right and just listen to the content. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it 100 with you. Unless you can answer me this question. Answer me this question, Brian. What has improved on the Dallas Cowboys? Because we're actually winning less games. When was the last time Jason Garrett won 6 games in a season? He says, I'm not focused on the offense or focused on the defense. Exactly why you're wrong. Exactly why you're wrong. Because, see, I'm going to tell you guys, the first thing that you guys need to do is focus on who's getting paid more. Who makes more money on this team, your offense or your defense? Who makes more money? Which side of the ball has 6 first-round picks, not including Dak Prescott and Lael Collins? Which side of the ball does? Just curious. Like, think about this. There was a time that the only first-round pick you had on your defense was LVE. Like, think about this. Your offense has 6 first-round picks on it, and they can't score in the red zone. Think about this. Imagine this stat. Everybody put this, 4-17. 4-17. Does anybody know what that stat is? 4-17. Anybody know what that stat is? 4-17. You know what 4-17 is? 4 out of the last 21 games the Dallas Cowboys have played, we have scored in the first quarter 4 times. What does that mean? If you can't score in the first quarter, think about this. Think about this. You get 3-4 days to prepare for a team. And you create a game plan that you feel is going to work. 21 times at the start of the game plan that you thought was going to get you on the board did not work. Like, did not work. Bruh, listen to me. Kellen Moore, 4 out of the last 21 games has failed to score in the first quarter. So you know what that means? 17 out of the last 21 games, we've been playing with 3 quarters of football because we don't score in the first quarter. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We didn't even score in the first half. We were on a 9-game streak right now. No, it's not 9. With the preseason game, you take the preseason game. You're in a 7-game. Like, I'm going to ask you, how do you expect to beat teams like Kansas City, Tampa Bay, who consistently score on their first drive? Do you know what that means? If you're not scoring in the first quarter, that means you're probably down 10 at the second quarter of every game. You want to know why Dak Prescott has the most comebacks in NFL history since 2016? Because 17 times he didn't score in the first quarter, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Isn't this the same Kellen Moore? Hey, it's back. Hey, don't you think if you're playing against if you're playing with third string running backs and offensive lines, and you're playing all these third string guys, don't you think on 3rd and 1 you should probably just run the ball? Like, I'm just curious. I'm going to ask you guys another question. Considering the Dallas Cowboys have lost 11 games in the last 2 years by less than 4 points, what do you think our record would be if Kellen Moore scored at least 1 touchdown in the first quarter? Remember, we got 11 games, bruh. 11 games over the last 2 years that have been lost by less than 5 points. Less than 5 points. 11 games. That's less than a field goal. That is less than a touchdown. So I'm curious. I'm curious with you guys. Donald, I'm curious. Donald, I want to know from Donald Holmes, because he's killing that star. Donald, what do you think the Dallas Cowboys record, how much differently do you think we would be viewed if we scored it, if we just scored in the first quarter, considering most of the games we lose are less than 5 points. How much did we lose by yesterday? Imagine, we had 4 drives. We had 4 drives in the first. We had 3 drives in the first quarter. 3. All 3 of them turned to 0 points. I'm gonna tell you something else amazing about the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are now currently 0-2. You know what that is? You're 0-2 on scoring off a turnover. 2 times in a row, that good defense that you guys love so much, that you just love them so much now, all of a sudden. I ain't tripping. I know y'all was crapping on them all year. I love it. I love it. I love it. I ain't gonna go. I'm not gonna be petty like that. But you know that defense that's giving you 2 takeovers in 2 weeks? Guess how many points Kellen Moore's gotten you off 2 takeovers? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you a question. How many points do we have off the 2 turnovers that your defense has forced you, has gotten for you? How many points do you have? You got 3 points in 2 weeks off of 3 points in 2 weeks off 2 turnovers. 3 points. I'll ask you another question. 3rd down conversion. You know, that's 3rd down conversion is usually something big, right? It's usually something big, right? Anybody know what the Dallas Cowboys 3rd down conversion was last night? Anybody know what the 3rd down conversion was? I can pull it up for you real quick. Appreciate you, Cole. You want to know the 3rd down conversion? I got it in here somewhere. Because we were 3 for 4 on 4. We were actually better on 4th down when we were on 3rd down. Like, that's how damn lopsided we are. Let me uncheck this stuff, then I can see it. Okay, we were 7 of 17. So you know what that means? That means your punter, oh my God, bro, your punter should have punted 10 times last night. But he didn't. You want to know why? Because we went for it 4 times on 4th down. Like, we almost had to go for it on 4th down. You want to know why? Because we were seeing so many, we were so unsuccessful on 4th down. We had to go for it we were so unsuccessful on 3rd down, we had to go for it on 4th down. We had to. Like, there's no way you were going to let a punter punt 10 times in a game. In a preseason game. No, John, you come on. Stop being a sorry, lazy-ass fan by telling me to come on this preseason game. Slap yourself. Like, I'm calling out y'all these sorry-ass fans that, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, it's just no, it's not. Don't be mad because you don't understand the context of a preseason game and what it means to a regular season game. Don't be mad at me. You need to stop being complacent. Like, I challenge the fact that some of you guys have really played football the way you said you have. You know what I'm saying? Yes, John, it was backups versus backups. So, John, why did their backups look better? Even though their backups have only played 1 game. Our backups have played 2 games. So, which backups do you think should have played better? If you don't care, bros, goodbye. Blocked you. You're the type of fan we don't need. Just flat out. If you don't think preseason matters, block you. I don't care. Because you're the type of person that believes that doing a test drive on a car after you change the tires doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, you're the type of person who believes that you can just change the tires on my car and just go drive, and then I can just jump in my car and take off. You're not going to do a test drive or nothing? Like, listen to me. Y'all don't even buy cars without test drives. Why? Because the test drive matters, right? Because how it drives is how it's probably going to drive a year from now, right? 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 I'm just asking. Right? A test drive in a car is important, but a preseason game ain't. If you bought a car without test driving it right now, and you told me, bro, I didn't even test it, they look at you like you dumb. Unless it's a brand new car, and I wouldn't even do a test drive on a brand new car. Goodbye, Sharon. Goodbye. Listen, if you don't want to put no stock in preseason, this isn't the live feed for you. Like I'm telling you right now, if you don't believe that preseason is important, this ain't the live feed for you. I'm gonna block you. You'll never have to see my content again. I don't want you to waste your time listening to my content. It's all good. Like, cause I'm more important. I am more about you knowing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. And I didn't get in this for the likes in the star. I didn't get into it for this. I got into it for content. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not dragging fans along in 2021. You either gonna know common sense or you're not gonna rock. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? He says, did Tom Brady have preseason games last year? But my question is this though. My question is this. Do we have Tom Brady on this team? Has Tom Brady ever had a problem scoring in the red zone? Huh, John? Has Tom Brady only won 14 games in the last 2 years? We ain't talking about the next game. We're talking about this game. No, stop trying to change the subject. No, we're talking about this game. We'll talk about the next game next week when it comes. Stop trying to change the narrative. We're going to stay right here. See, I told y'all, some of y'all don't really want to, some of y'all don't really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? He said college doesn't have preseason game. It's only get to look at the backups and end of the roster. Technically, see, this is the thing though. College doesn't have to have preseason games. You want to know why? Because college talent isn't as equal as the NFL. Like, is everybody as good as Alabama? Did you also notice that Alabama typically has like some really good games, really good easy games in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Have you noticed that? Have you guys noticed that? Like, I'm just curious. Like, for all of you, preseason they don't have preseason. Yeah, but they're also not playing the same quality opponents in college too. Let's just be real. Like, every team is not on the same level as Alabama. Bro, this is the NFL. Everybody's good in the NFL. Like, come on, bro. My boy said, don't quit my day job. As long as you watching, I will be able to quit my day job because this is all I do. You feel me? Hey, shout out to all the men that really want to blog and want to talk Cowboy talk, but they too lazy, bro. You're too lazy. The reason why you're not blogging and doing what West Coast doing is the reason why you don't know as much as West Coast, because you're lazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's easier to get on my live feed and argue back and forth with me than it is actually research. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He said, nope, sure not. Roll Tide. Feel me? I'm just curious. How many teams can you really put a season together with 16 teams that are just as good as Alabama? No. The SEC is not as good as Alabama. Like, come on, bruh. You don't got to have preseason game. Just play Appalachian State. Play Morgan State. Play Grambling. I'm from Rialto, California. Like, I'm just keeping it real. You ain't got to play preseason. Just play some non-conference game. Hell you mean? You don't got to. Appreciate you, Monica. Pally, man, you know what it is. Appreciate you, my boy Jose, with the 1,000 stars. Don't forget, top star givers going home with a Micah Parsons jersey. Make sure you guys hit that star button. And then I'm going to ask you guys a question. Do you guys think that preseason matters to Nashawn Wright? See, isn't it funny how selective you guys are when preseason doesn't matter? You guys notice it doesn't matter. Preseason only matters, doesn't matter when it's something bad. Just keeping it real with you guys. Like, that's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? No, John, you need to stress more. John, you're a lazy fan. I'm not reading any more of your comments. Because you want me to just believe just because I believe, even though you ain't been at training camp for the last 12 days. Training camp, it was 15 total days out here. I missed 3. I was at training camp 12 days. No, I'm not listening to a guy that was sitting at his couch watching me tell me to calm down. Because you weren't even at training camp with me. You know what I'm saying? So how the hell you gonna tell me to calm down? You saw less than I did. You need to get turned up. But like I said, some of y'all just some lazy ass Cowboy fans. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't cooking, you typically don't matter how the food turn out. Because you ain't cooking it. You know what I'm saying? He says, I love how you go, hey man, I ain't going in on nobody, man. This is all family. My favorite scripture in the Bible is words of a friend can be trusted. You know what I'm saying? I'm your boy. This is West Coast. This your boy. Like, listen, we all lost last night. We all lost. I can't, like when I get off this live field, I know I'm making y'all feel bad, but I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get off the live feed just because I gave you guys all this and now I feel better. No, I'm still pissed. We all in this boat together. If your friends, listen to me. Y'all told me, West Coast, you need to get your teeth fixed. You need to get your teeth fixed, West Coast. You're talking to so many people, man. And I'm going to tell you, one of my dudes said, "Barry, look, West Coast, you need to get your teeth fixed." You want to know why? Because you're going to take away stuff that, you need to start taking away stuff that people use against you. So you know what I did? I got braces. And you see how, like, I used to be the most self-conscious about my teeth so bad. You want to know why? Because I wasn't fixing the problem. But have you guys noticed that once you start fixing on the stuff that people are using against you, you don't really give a damn if they point it out all the time. Like, I don't care. You can say my teeth look bad now. You don't know why? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm fixing it. I just need these 24 months to go by so you can see the results of what I did. That's it. So guess what? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. If I could trust you guys when you told me, West Coast, you need braces, why can't you trust me when I tell you Kellen Moore is not the answer, bruh? Like, he not the one, bruh. Like, I trusted y'all. But I was 37 before I got braces. 37. 37. Bruh, I think I would have made it to 70 okay. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have been okay. But I trusted y'all. And I did that. You know what I'm saying? On to the next subject. I'm gonna go through these real quick. I'm gonna go through all these real quick. We need a run game coordinator. Got a backup offensive line. Looked better. I'm not about to sit up here and say they looked like trash because they all didn't look like trash. You know what I'm saying? They all did not look. They did not all look like trash. Connor Williams is not going to be your backup center. Just keeping it real with you guys. He better than 63. The other 60, not Tyler Baez, but the other dude. He better than him. But yeah, Connor Williams. Like, this is what Mike McCarthy said. Mike McCarthy said that it was more important to see Connor Williams at center, and that's why they didn't take him out. You know what I'm saying? So the offensive line played better, but the center play, there was a different center, and it like the offensive line is like, it's a chain link, man. If one guy's not good, man, everybody's gonna be loose. This is what it is, man. You're only as good as your 5. I mean, think about this. The Cleveland Browns had a all-world tackle named Joe. What's his name? What was the dude name from the that retired? He's going to the Hall of Fame. He's a tackle. He's one of the best tackles to ever play football. Played for the Cleveland Browns for like 12 years. And guess what? They never had a good offensive line. But he himself was really good. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a good line, you got to have 5 good dudes. You know what I'm saying? Linebackers, oh my God. Linebackers, it was like Swiss cheese out there, though. Guards, I would say guards, I put it to you like this. Your tackles played good. Your guards, not so much. And your center, that's how I say it. Because your guards, they was letting them linebacker, Joe Thomas, that's who his name. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I love y'all so much, man, because I love y'all so much. Joe Thomas. Can I ask you a question? When was Cleveland ever a good offensive line? Never. But they also had a all-world Joe Thomas on their team. So you can have the best offensive lineman in football, and it won't mean nothing if you don't have 4 more that are halfway decent. Because most of y'all didn't even know who Joe Thomas was. Like, what? Joe Thomas, who is that? He's going to the Hall of Fame on the Cleveland Browns. Dorrance Armstrong had 2 sacks and a knockdown. Hey, Dorrance Armstrong, you're making me look smart a year late. You know what I'm saying? Dorrance Armstrong was my Maurice Clancy of last year. You know what I'm saying? He was Maurice Clancy of last year. Listen, unless you like men, do not comment on my appearance. You feel me? Because I'm happily married. So I don't need any man telling me what I look like. You feel me? And if you like men, unfortunately, I don't. You feel me? So I don't need the compliment. Nashawn Wright. Hey, if you like men, hey, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Just don't impose your likes on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you think I look like this or like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay on key. My boy Candidate, number 40, man. Like, knock it off. I got some of these technical dudes. If you don't say somebody's name right, they automatically, I don't know who you're talking about. You mean, slap yourself. I mean the guy you didn't know about until I told you about 3 weeks ago at training camp. Number 31. Nashawn Wright, balling, doing his thing. I told you guys that, first off, Bossman Fat is backing up Anthony Brown. You know what I'm saying? Nashawn Wright is backing up Trevon Diggs. Trevon Diggs is a good corner. Nashawn Wright is a good corner, but he's not better than Diggs. He has a harder time taking that job than Bossman Fat does taking Anthony Brown's job. It's just like this. You got to fight 2 Tysons. You can either fight Mike Tyson or you can fight this Tyson. I know y'all love me, but real talk. Jose, Donald, who would you rather fight? Mike Tyson or this Tyson? See the difference? It's a difference, right? Okay, we understand there's a difference now. I already talked about Kellen Moore, horrible play call. An example of some horrible play call, how about that 3rd and 6? We ran a screenplay. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole 1 yard. How about that? Backup quarterbacks. Garrett Gilbert. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I know it's a sad day in America it's a sad day in America when freaking Ben DiNucci looks like your better quarterbacks. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, everybody that says they like Garrett Gilbert, you like him for what you think he was gonna do, but you don't really like him for anything he actually did. Like, I was reading, appreciate you, my boy Noah with 1,000 stars, and my boy Jose with 1,000 stars. Like, I was literally reading this. I ain't gonna say his name, but I was really listening to him. They were like, yeah, like Ben DiNucci, he just looked like he would be better in a game time situation. I'm like, wait, we're not judging him off of what you think he's gonna do. You're judging off of what he did in this game. And I think it's a sad day in America when Ben DiNucci, old baseball DiNucci, looks better than Garrett Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? There are some guys, I believe, who are saying that Garrett Gilbert looks better because I think they've gotten to the point where they know Jerry Jones is not going to replace him. You know what I'm saying? So I think now some people are in that sphere where they're like, they want to be right or anything else. You know what I'm saying? He says, bro, aren't you the one who said that the Cowboys offense is confused? Yeah, at times. Hence the reason we just talked about Kellen Moore for 40 minutes. Like, we just talked about Kellen Moore for like 45 minutes. Yes, they are confused. You know what I'm saying? But don't they have a coach? You know what I'm saying? Go run a bunch of stoplights and when they pull you over, tell the cop that you were confused and see how that works. Like, I'm just curious. I mean, go run a bunch of stoplights. When you get pulled over, tell the cop you were confused. He said, Josh, actually, I'm going to be honest with you, Josh. If you watch film, Gilbert didn't play well against Pittsburgh. Matter of fact, he missed CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper at least 9 times. That's why on the sidelines, Amari Cooper was doing this. But see, common fans, you guys aren't watching film, bro. You're not. Like, there's a reason why the Dallas Cowboys did not play Garrett Gilbert again. If the Cowboys felt that Garrett Gilbert played good against Pittsburgh, why didn't they play him the next week? You want to know why? Because he didn't see CeeDee Lamb at least 4 times with a linebacker number 44 in front of him, and he didn't throw the ball. Like, I'm just being real with you. Why didn't they play him again one time last year? We had nothing to lose. And then think about this. Who cares what he almost did against Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh lost to the damn Cincinnati Bengals. Like, are you really happy because he almost beat a team that, like, think about this. Look at how crazy this is. You guys give him credit because he almost beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? But the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. But you don't give any respect to Andy Dalton for beating the Cincinnati Bengals. It don't add up. That don't add up. Donald, appreciate you with the stars, man. Remember, guys, top star givers going home with a Michael Parsons jersey, white jersey, and putting it in the mail just like this. That don't add up. If that's the case, Andy Dalton is a better quarterback then. Because you love Gilbert because he almost beat a team, but you don't like the guy who beat the team that beat that team. Like, he actually beat him. But y'all don't like Andy Dalton, though. See what I mean? See what I mean? You feel what I mean? That don't make no sense, fam. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense. How can you be mad? How can you be rooting for him, but yet, hey, if you're a dude, stop acting like you're the only person in the live feed. I'm not only talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, it'd only be men. Shout out to all the Cowboy women that are just watching and taking in and taking notes. Shout out to all y'all. Appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just curious, like, how does that work? How do you give him credit? All right, how do you give him credit for almost beating a team? Where in the hell does that work? When have you ever given someone credit for almost winning something? I've never heard of that. Like, when have you ever heard of someone getting a Nike sponsorship because he almost won the Olympics? What? See, y'all respect the person who got shot. I respect the shooter. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Like, bruh, like, do you know how many people almost? Like, if that's the case, freaking Ryan Fitzpatrick is a damn Hall of Famer because he almost beats everybody. Like, when did we really get so bad as a franchise when we are literally counting almost as wins? I'm almost done.
Yeah,
all right. Wait a minute,
sorry.
I'm curious, y'all. But see, I get it, man. If you think almost wins count, I get it. Why you in here tripping? Oh, man, it's just preseason. It's preseason. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Next thing, backup quarterbacks. We done with that. Hey, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What is your can I ask you a question? How are these preseason games benefiting your defense? How has your defense taken these free games that don't count and used them to their benefit? Oh my God, Todd. Todd, listen to me. Listen to me real quick. Listen to me. My boy Todd Cook just came in here and he just dropped a comment that just punched everybody in their nose. I'm just keeping it real. Todd, oh my God, Todd, you just can't be coming up in the live for you saying stuff like that. What I tell you about, I'm gonna inbox you later on to be doing that, Todd. You just can't come in here just dropping facts like that, Todd. Don't do that. They'll hate you, Todd. You know what I'm saying? But yes, Todd, you're absolutely right. Most of the people who like Garrett Gilbert don't really like Dak. I'm keeping it real with you. You know what I'm saying? It looks the same. Like, listen to me. For all my Madden players in the building, do you respect guys that only play with the Kansas City Chiefs or only play with the Baltimore Ravens on Madden? Do you respect those type of guys? Like G, producer G. Hey, if every time we played, I played with the Kansas City Chiefs or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what would you feel about? How would you feel about it? Like, I'm gonna keep it real. When we play, we got a rule. You can't even use Super Bowl teams. Michael Gallup's a young guy out there dropping the ball. See, a lot of y'all excuses don't even line up. You know what I'm saying? Michael Gallup is an old guy dropping the football. Cedric Wilson is an old guy dropping the football. Noah Brown, that's an old guy dropping the football. You know what I'm saying? My boy Gary finally, my boy put in the comments, if you were a player, if you were a Madden player and you can only win or play good when you have the Kansas City Chiefs or the Baltimore Ravens, that means you are a guy who's not really good at Madden. You know what I'm saying? You're not good at Madden. It's just you're good when you use superior talent. So apply that same analogy to Kellen Moore and Dak Prescott. Kellen Moore, you are only good if Dak plays. Like, listen to me. The best game that Kellen Moore ever called without Dak and Zeke is probably the San Francisco 49er game. We barely won that. Ask you guys this question. I'm talking to y'all. Question. Has the defense benefited from this preseason? Eric, I'm gonna ask you a question, Eric. Hey Eric, I'm the same way, Eric. I only play with the Cowboys. Eric, when you play with someone who you know ain't no damn Chiefs fan, but they playing with the Chiefs, how that make you feel? That make you want to beat them even more, right? That make you want to beat them even more, right? Because you know you keeping it 100. Right? You know you keeping it 100. So I be saying, like, Dak, Kellen Moore, if you were only this god, this guru of the offensive coordinator when Dak plays, bruh, are you good? Are you actually good? And what happens when Dak retires? Or he's just not a Cowboy no more? Does that mean we got to get a whole new offensive coordinator? I'm curious. Monica, thank you for answering my question. Monica, do you feel... Monica answered my question. Thank you, Monica, for answering it. Monica, do you think... Eric, do you think... Todd, do you think that the defense has maximized these preseason games to their advantage? Because remember, they don't count. My thing is, if the game doesn't count, then why wouldn't you want it to benefit you? Right? If it doesn't count, why would you want to use something? Why would you allow something that hurts you that don't even count to hurt against you? If it doesn't count, don't you want it to work more in your favor? Okay. My question. How is the offense taking advantage of these two preseason games? What has the offense found out differently? What up with you, Cavante? This is a second question. What has the offense found out differently that we didn't know? 2 weeks ago, before these games started, I told you the backup quarterbacks was trash. You fought me on that. Y'all did. Remember? You wanted to believe Kellen Cowherd. You wanted to believe the memes. You wanted to believe your favorite blogger who just reports on training camp but don't actually go to training camp. I told you guys at number 31, yeah, that boy's been balling. Kind of looks like he's balling out there, right? Isn't it weird that all the players that West Coast said at training camp had good camps are balling? Or do you think it's a coincidence that I made a video 2 weeks on 3 guys that I felt were going to make explosions in these preseason games, and all 3 of them are doing it? Who was those 3? Maurice Candidate, number 31. My other guy, number 37, Hardy, Jaquan Hardy. And my mind just slipped who the third one was. The video's still up, though. I said Jaquan, I said Hardy. I said, my mind just went blank. I said Hardy. Oh, Carlos Watkins, 2 out of 3. Two out of 3. Carlos Watkins been, he was slanging booze around here the other night. I didn't talk about, I had already made a video on Deshaun Wright. I made a video on Deshaun Wright 2 weeks, when they were in OTAs in Dallas. These were people at training camp that you never heard of. You guys had already heard about Deshaun Wright. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys already knew about them. I'm just curious, man. I'm just saying, like next, if preseason doesn't matter, then training camp doesn't matter, because training camp is to get you ready for preseason. Nakia, you're absolutely right. Our culture and our mindset has to change. Does it worry you when McCarthy says they didn't have a good week at practice? Yes, it does when he says it in a preseason game. It also scares me when he says stuff like we didn't execute well in a preseason game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of stuff scares me, man, when you're hearing stuff like that. Where we at? Let's see what we got to get to. We already did two turnovers in 2 weeks. Defense get 3 points. Offense got 3 points. DeVille Gallimore is out for 4 to 6 weeks. Did I remind you guys we had 23 rushing? Hey, listen, you guys, listen. We ran the ball 25 times. We threw the ball 43. Whatever. 7 of 17 on 3rd down. Wow, we were actually 3 or 4 on 4th down. That means your punter still punted the ball 11. Your punter punted the ball 11 times last night. No, he punted the ball 6 times last night. Appreciate you, Jesse. I did. Appreciate you, Jesse. Arizona outrushed us 168 to 108. I'm gonna tell you guys what I don't like about this loss is it looks like every other loss that we've ever lost. I'm just keeping it real with you. This loss looks like the same type of loss that we do in the regular season. Wide receivers drop balls. Gallup, come on, bruh. Gallup, you want to make $12 million a year? You can't be dropping wide open balls, bruh. Gallup, nobody's going to pay you doing that. Yeah, I know you made up the next one, but, bruh, we remember the first one more. Sean McKeon, he has an ankle injury. Don't know how long he'll be out. Micah Parsons played well, had 4 tackles. Shout out my boy Izzy. My boy Izzy had a good game too. He had 4 tackles as well. Jabril Cox, 7 tackles. He also played more. Jabril Cox played the most out of all the linebackers, so it doesn't kind of surprise me that he had more tackles, but good job. Keanu Neal, best game of the season. Best game. Yesterday was just the best day, period, for Keanu Neal. What up, Kyle? Keanu Neal, Cedric Wilson, nice catch. Hey, nice catch. Gilbert did have a nice throw to that nice throw to Cedric Wilson over 34 yards. So good job. And we got 0 points off that. Defense is more consistent side of the ball, obviously. I think we need to get a defensive tackle now. Geno Atkins is a big name. I also think you need to trade Michael Gallup before he has 0 trade value. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Dropping footballs in preseason games, bruh, is not going to get you whatever amount of $1 million you want to do. It's not gonna happen, bro. So all y'all folks saying he a number 1 receiver, you tell me a number 1 receiver dropping balls in preseason games. Wide open, that fact. Michael Gallup should be showing us right now that he can help young receivers be great, because that's how veteran receivers get paid. Because most likely he's going to be going to a team that has a young quarterback, and you need to show that you can help young quarterbacks get paid, that you can help young players look better. Michael Gallup, you didn't help us do that last night. Shout out to my boy Jaquan Hardy, bussing, average 4 yards per carry. Tony Pollard looked good on his carries. Still want to see him in the slot, though. Steven Parker was out there hitting. Salute to you. I forget what number he is, but he was out there smacking, though. He was on the sideline smacking. So salute to him. Salute to my boy Parker for out there. He was out there smacking. Backup safety. Somebody asked me a question about Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker probably won't play until like week 3. I don't think he's gonna play like week 3. Parker out of OU, yep. Yep. All right, let me see. 13 will be better. Man, don't stop guaranteeing. Hey, man, stop guaranteeing. Don't stop guaranteeing, man. I ain't even see you at training camp, bruh. Don't be up here guaranteeing stuff. Man, when you come on, bruh, you can't be guaranteeing stuff. That's your word, man. How y'all gonna put your word on the line for a dude who drops balls? Stop that, man. My character and my word is too important to be guaranteeing he gonna get better. Hell, you mean? You've been guaranteeing for 3 years. Nah, I'm not. West Coast, I don't see anything impressive, and I don't understand why we won't and don't pursue what we need. I don't know either, brother. I don't know either. Appreciate you, Rob. Oh, yeah, shout out my boy 43, my boy Azul. My boy Abzul was playing. Or you think we're waiting for the final cuts and update D-Tack? No, you should be trying to find them out right now. Why would you want to bring a D-Tackle in here right now that you can't use preseason games to see if he's going to be any good? You know what I'm saying? Do we address the O-line? I think your O-line is going to about as good as it's going to get. Because the O-line isn't like one position. Like, if they're not good, you got to replace 5. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you need to trade Gallup. Like, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. I don't even know if I'd play Gallup anymore. You know what I'm saying? This preseason. Because, bro, you ain't doing nothing but hurting your value. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You're not going to get a compensatory pick unless he starts. You don't just automatically get a compensatory pick. People think you just get a compensatory pick because he ain't on your team no more. No, he got to start and be good. If the only way that he can be the number 1 receiver in Dallas is if CeeDee Lamb disappears and Amari Cooper disappears, I'm sorry, bro, but you were the exact same person as everybody else. You're only as good as everybody. You're only as good as you are. No, Jalen Smith did not mess up on the read option. Listen to me. Can I ask you a question? You just said your own thing, Demetrius. Can I ask you a question on a read option? What is a linebacker's first responsibility? The person with the ball or the person without the ball? I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to talk about, I'm not a doctor. And I'm not talking about something I don't know. So I'm asking you right now. What was he supposed to do? If you're saying he was supposed to do the wrong thing, what are you supposed to do? What was he supposed to do? Because I'm just curious. Because if he automatically jets and takes the running back, what does the quarterback do with the football? Michael Gallup is not a starter. He's not even a starter for the Dallas Cowboys. Slap yourself. Like, you make yourself look idiotic when you say that. He is the third receiver. Okay, here, trick question. CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup. In what order are you throwing the ball to on a touchdown drive? I'm going to prove it to you right now. Michael Gallup is a number 3 wide receiver. You got Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper on the field. Who are you throwing the ball to in what order? And I'm going to tell you this right now. Why in the hell do I need Michael Gallup to be Dez if I got a mother effer wearing 88? Have you lost your damn mind? You trying to make another dude 88 while you got a dude wearing 88? Y'all up here telling me that Gallup, he's our big... what? Ain't that CeeDee Lamb's job now? No, Gallup, you ain't got no job now. That's CeeDee Lamb's job. Bruh, 4th and such, we going to CeeDee Lamb. No, Aaron. See, Aaron likes to beat around the bush. See, Aaron didn't rank the 3 receivers, and if you rank Michael Gallup ahead of Gallup, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna just let you do it on your own. Rank them. Rank the three receivers on our team right now. Rank them. Who is Gallup better than right now? Is Gallup better than Lamb? Is he better than Cooper? Did you smoke crack? Listen to me. Michael Gallup, I got heart. Do you honestly think that Michael Gallup got more heart than me? Have you lost your damn mind? I paid for my own gas. Shout out to the scouts who gave me $40 toward it. Do you honestly think Michael Gallup got more heart than you? I've been a Cowboy fan 38 years. He's been a Cowboy fan 4 years. I got more heart than Michael Gallup. But am I a wide receiver? What the hell does heart have to do with anything? Like Kanye West said, Lady Gaga, she is the creative director for Polaroid. I like Lady Gaga. I like her song. What the hell does Lady Gaga know about Polaroids? Nothing. Like, stop it. Aaron, thank you. We will never have the conversation about Mark. Listen to me. You guys can have a conversation with me about Michael Gallup being a number 1 when he's a number 1. Don't talk. I'm not going to sit up here and have conversations about me being a millionaire and I'm only a thousandaire. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about what I got right now. Then we'll talk about that when we get there. Charles, I doubt the Cowboys ever tried to chase Jalen Smith because they guaranteed his salary the same day they did Zeke's. So I know there are people who like to run with that rumor because it makes them feel all good inside when they say that Jalen's not good. But you guys got to remember they guaranteed his salary on March 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. So why would you guarantee his salary on March 3rd and then trade him before the draft and eat $12 million? That don't make no sense. You could have just cut him. You see, that's what I'm saying, man. We got to really know these contracts and what they're talking about. Like, and if you really think about it, Gallup is a third receiver, but he's not even the third option on this team. Because let's just be real. Options-wise, it goes Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Ezekiel Elliott, freaking Schultz or Jarwin. They get more targets than Gallup. Just keeping it fact. He said, who led the team in drops last year? Well, CeeDee Lamb was third, and guess who was fifth? The problem I have with Gallup is Gallup's done it 3 years out of 4, and he's been in the league. He's done it 2 years out of 4. He says, but remember, based on your play calling, you're gonna go to the but if that's the case, why does Amari Cooper get paid more than everybody? Like, we all stop making excuses for mediocrity. Like, I'm really arguing with folks who don't know football, because that's why I'm arguing with them. Like some of y'all just mediocre. Like, see, you're C+ students, and I'm an A+ dude trying to get an A+. Y'all okay with getting a B-. You know what I'm saying? Jabril Cox was your leading tackler last night. He had 7. I know this. CeeDee Lamb never dropped a touchdown in the wide open end zone against New England. I know that. When CeeDee Lamb drops a wide open touchdown, holla at me. When CeeDee Lamb when he drop a ball in preseason, holla at me. You want to ask me about what CeeDee Lamb did last year? Let's talk about what Gallup did last night. And think about this. Technically, Gallup was our number 1 receiver last night. You want to know why? Because if I'm not mistaken, CeeDee Lamb nor Amari Cooper played. So Michael Gallup was your number 1 last night. Who was the number 1 receiver last night? Michael Gallup was. Cox does not need time with the one. Slap yourself. Just go chill out. Don't even start that. Don't even know. No, he don't. He stay right where the hell he is. How many did Lamb play last night? I don't remember Lamb playing last night. Yeah, you did. He had one play. So think about this. Lamb was your number 2 last night. Were you happy with it? My boy says, so would you rather get Jalen get targeted? Bro, you already don't understand football. I don't want linebackers targeted at all. When we think that we're going to be getting passed on, you should bring another safety on the field. That's what you should do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I got to go pick up a furniture, no, I'm not going to take my wife's BMW. I'm going to take my truck if it's here. Why? Because it's better to do the job. I don't know if CeeDee Lamb played last night, man. I don't know. But I tell you this, I don't think Lamb played last night. He did. My boy Gary says he did. If Gary says he did, I trust him. If my boy Gary said he did, if he said he did, I trust him. But you guys gotta remember, a lot of time y'all be saying Noah Brown and CeeDee Lamb, and it don't be. It be Noah Brown. Dynasty said he run a crossing route. Okay. But we can all think about this. At some point in that game, Michael Gallup was your number 1 or your number 2 target. Is our core? I hope not. Out of Arkansas, Jerry Jones' grandson out of Arkansas. I hope not. I hope not. Hey, y'all, we about to get out of here. Don't forget, Top Star Givers going home with a Micah Parsons jersey, so make sure you guys hit that star button. I will be live tomorrow for another show, man. And we're going to talk about it, man. know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna talk about it. Last question. Anybody got a last question before we get up out of here? Right. What I mean is, we'll all see Jalen can change direction and Bruce Cox. Man, Jabril Cox is not on the same level as Jalen Smith. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want him to be, and you will place him there because you don't know if he is, but he's not. Cole, Cole, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. Not disagreeing with you. Any last questions before we get up out of here? Like, listen to me. Anytime that you guys are trying to convince me a linebacker can't cover or this linebacker can cover, I say, why is he on the field? Like, if you're in a situation where you think a team is throwing the ball, you put another corner on the field. Yeah, man, I've already did a video and kind of explained the whole, the play where everybody's accusing Jalen Smith of not being fast enough. I'm going to be honest with you guys. He did his job. But some of you guys just don't understand that, guess what? Sometimes the offensive play is a better call than the defense. I'm just being real with you. That was a better offensive call than it was defensive call. And more importantly, a running back is always going to get on the edge before a linebacker does. So, but hey, like I said, man, if you don't like him, you don't like him. Like, you know what I mean? That's just real. Like, people who don't like Romo, nothing you're telling them. Romo was a choke artist. I'm keep it real. Like, I'm just telling you, if you don't like him, you don't like him. That's what people are gonna say. Will most of the starters play next week? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I think most of the starters will play, and guess what? The Cowboys will look exceptionally better. And my point will be proven. Let's keep it real with you guys. Like, the starters are going to play next week, and my point about Kellen Moore is going to be proven. See, some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about right now. Think about this. All your starters are going to play next week, and look, everybody's going to be like, I told you so, West Coast. I told you, West Coast. I told you, West Coast. It was just that vanilla. We just needed Dak in there. We just needed Zeke in there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Preseason don't matter. But did you see that game? Did you see that game, West Coast? Did you see that game? It don't matter. But did you see that game? And I'm going to be like, yeah, man. I told you so. And I'm going to tell you this last thing I'm going to say, bruh. If we don't look better with the starters in, check engine light is on. Your check. Because listen, think about this. If Kellen Moore does look like a god when the starters are in, we're good. You want to know why? Because as long as the starters stay, we're good. We're good. You know what I'm saying? As long as the starters play, we're good. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be good until one of them don't have to play. That's going to be the problem. You know what I'm saying? I would rather Kellen Moore go out there and look like a god next week. Because, bruh, if Kellen Moore don't look better with the starters, what is going to be your excuse then? You guys already know what it is. Hey, man, shout out to my boy Donald Holmes. Donald, inbox me right now, man. Inbox me right now. Send me your address. Let me see your jersey. Send you your jersey. I got you, OG. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. If Moore can't score and doesn't look better with Dak, what excuse are you going to use then? Grass wasn't green enough. I know. Grass wasn't green. I know. It's the Jordans. Y'all gonna blame it on them Jordans. That's what you're gonna say. You're gonna start seeing people drop stats on Dak Prescott is currently such and such with Jordans on. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's the Jordans, bro. It's the Jordans, bro. Like Jump, man, it makes you more loose. Dak just has to get used to it. Man, he's wearing those crappy Adidas, man. You know Adidas are all tight on your feet, bro. Like, I am waiting for the day that someone, oh man, it's the Jordans, bro. It's the Jordans, bro. I told you, bro. You should have stayed in those Adidas, bro. I'm waiting for the day, bro. Like, I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody who rode with your boy for 2 hours, man. I went live for 2 hours, man. 2 hours. There is zero content creators who are going live for 2 hours by themselves. You feel me? They just jump on their phone and just get it popping. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody because I believe everybody that does the Cowboy talk loves the Cowboys. I believe all of them do it. I just believe I'm a little bit different. That's all it is. And I believe you know that too. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because the star's still up. Y'all know that. All right. Peace. See y'all tomorrow.